everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The 3 amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We are back with this edition of 5 Questions with WRS, where we answer your guys' questions that you guys sent in. Questions like crazy as usual.
Yeah.
But guys have just been really busy with a lot of things. Couldn't get out a lot of, some of these questions are a little dated, but...
Been so busy.
But busy. Things have, happened in wrestling in the past few weeks. And we're going to be addressing them right now. But if you guys want to ask a question and be on the next edition of 5 Questions, guys, the way to do that is how, Pops?
Put in the comments below.
Yeah, put your question in the comment section down below.
Fire down below.
Let's go ahead and go with the first question asked by Drew K.
If you don't know how to do that, I don't know.
Drew K.
Thoughts on Walter?
Thoughts on Walter?
Walter.
I love him.
You love him?
Oh, I love Walter. You know why?
What's that?
Because he don't look like a 16-year-old.
Wrestling in like AFW.
Yeah, he don't look like a 16-year-old who's on the other channel. AFW, if you don't know, the ones who sign 50 million WWE superstars every time they get released.
Yes.
Yeah, that promotion. Yeah, the owner that looks like a mark and looks like a dweeb. Yeah, and is a wanker. Yeah.
A wanker.
Yeah, he is. I'm sorry, it's true. And but I like Walter. He's a fucking stiff, big man. Like, come on, he's snug. Like, I love him when you lay it in.
Yeah, lay it in.
Not be a fucking puss cake on the other channel, that look like 16-year-olds. Fucking look like they're fucking wrestling fucking high school gymnasium. Which they're used to that.
Walter looks like a guy.
He looks like a guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a real guy, unlike other people.
Yes.
Who looks like a fucking high schooler.
Now
carrying their fucking textbooks and fucking grabbing their lockers.
Now I will say this, kind of lacks in the promo department.
Well, see, that's why he needs a manager.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
See, that could be resolved quick. All he needs is a fucking manager.
Yeah, he does. Because
he's a tough. He can do all the work, and all he needs is a mouthpiece.
We haven't really watched the product that much at all. But the last time I did see him was at that takeover when he took on Pete Dunne. And he beat the dog shit out of Pete Dunne. And I was like, fuck.
Come on, like he's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like a fucking real guy. And a threat.
A real wrestler.
A real wrestler. And, he fucking works stiff. I like the ones that work fucking stiff. Fucking that works fucking stiff, like wants to fucking beat the fuck out of somebody. See, that's the way you should work. Let me tell you, if I was in the business, that's the way I would work. I'll make sure I'm beating the hell out of you.
Pops, Walter.
He's a big son of a bitch. He beat the hell. I seen a little bit of that right there. He beat the hell out of Pete Dunne, but that was just the way it was supposed to go anyway. Get him over. Mm-hmm. So, and he got over big time. And my words is this right here, though. Well, what are they going to do with him? I mean, what's going to happen to him?
I believe he's still the UK champion.
Yep.
I'm not sure, but I did see that maybe he had another an injury just recently. That's kind of it's going to set him back for just a little bit, but. I'm pretty high on Walter.
Yeah, me too.
So
the thing that bothers me is we all know how WWE works. You're here today, gone tomorrow.
Could be the case. Let's go and go with the next question asked by Gregory Choulette.
Gregory Choulette.
Hey, Greg, man.
Would Vader have made a great WWF/WWE World Champion?
Well, Gregory, there's one person to blame for that. The initials are SM.
Who's that?
Shane
McMahon?
Shawn Prick Michaels.
You put a P in there.
I don't give a fuck. He's a prick.
I know.
He's the one who ruined Vader's world title shot. He's the one who ruined Vader's world title shot. Because he was supposed to be world champion. It was supposed to be him and Shawn at Survivor Series, where Vader was going to beat him. But no, because Vader likes to work snug and Shawn Michaels is a fucking playgirl pussy. I don't give a fuck. It's true. Yeah, how was that playgirl? You look like one. You know what you look like.
Let's just
Fucking, he got whiny and bitchy because Vader was beating the fuck out of him. Because that's the way Vader works. He works stiff. And to me, there's nothing wrong with work stiff. You can't take it, Sean. Get the fuck out of the business. You should have been broke in anyway. With your fucking prima donna ass. I'm sorry. He was a piece of fucking shit. Oh, now you're a bald-headed piece of shit. You're still a piece of shit, Sean.
Now
You're an NXT hat-wearing piece of shit, is what you are. I don't give a fuck. I still hate Shawn Michaels. You can find the Holy Grail all you want to. You know what the Holy Grail is. I don't give a fuck. You're still a prick.
But
Now you're just a fucking bald-headed NXT hat prick.
Now, Pops, do you think Vader would have been a great champion?
I think so. But you know, Tommy had a point though. I mean, Vader was beating the fuck out of him. Well, you know, it goes back to politics in the wrestling business. Hulk Hogan did it. Shawn Michaels did it. About 100 other fucking wrestlers, the old timers, did it. Mm-hmm. You know, so I can't work with this right here, guy. No, because he just beat the fuck out of you. That's how you can't work with him. But people don't understand. Vader and these old guys wrestled in Japan. They're used to Japan wrestling. They're stiff as hell because that's how they wrestle in Japan. When they fucking hit you in Japan, you know you've been fucking hit.
And I mean,
they don't cater this motherfucking shit over there like to do over here.
Now I will say this: I did like how they brought Vader in.
Yeah, brought him in as a fucking monster.
Brought him as a monster.
Come on, he fucking beat up Gorilla Monsoon.
Mm-hmm. And yes, like you said, the SummerSlam match did not go as planned.
Yeah,
and
that
ruined
fucking Vader's world title shot right there at Survivor Series. Because I know that match was supposed to be a DQ at SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. And they were going to have a rematch at Survivor Series.
And then at the Royal Rumble.
And then at the Royal Rumble, Shawn was going to beat him. Mm-hmm. Which is fine. But then fucking Shawn Michaels fucking went to Vince because he's a politicking piece of long hair shit. Fucking goes and fucking says, I can't work with Vader. And they didn't try to fucking get him fired.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Shawn Michaels is a fucking prima donna, fucking heart tattoo fuck. That's what he is. And fuck your tights. My favorite tights was the one that looked like shit. The HB.
I'm giving you the truth.
The Survivor Series.
You're damn right. And probably the Jesus shirt and the blue jeans, the SummerSlam.
I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Wrestling's like anything else. Politics, like the shitty politics we have now in the world we got now. But here's me, me if I was a wrestler, say it again, if I was a wrestler, and I went to get somebody like Shawn Michaels or Hulk Hogan or somebody had the little stroke on their dicks, bits of man stroking their cock, I'd make sure that I hurt that motherfucker before I left.
But I will say this: Vader does get injured in '97.
Oh yeah,
he's out for a little while. I will say this: Shawn set Vader up for failure.
Yeah,
and this is coming from a Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
He did because let's be honest, when he got injured, he was out for a little while, and then he comes back, and pretty much Vader from '97 to '98.
Like he had a world title match with the Undertaker in I think '97, but God, it was too late now. Too late fucking now.
They made and by '98.
Vader was nothing but a Sunday night heat jobber. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or shotgun jobber.
Who was a big time player in WCW.
And you made him a fucking jobber. I remember he jobbed a fucking Goldust. And Goldust was wearing that shitty shit.
Oh, the formerly known...
Yeah, he beats fucking Vader. Fucking everyone beat fucking Vader. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Vader could beat the fuck out of these guys.
Like
fuck, he even lost to fucking Blackjack Bradshaw.
Like I said,
Blackjack fucking Bradshaw.
Of the new Blackjack.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me a fucking break. I like Bradshaw, but still.
Politics and wrestling, just like the politics that we have now. Fucking politicians, fuck them.
But yeah, he could have been world champion.
Especially the one that wants to stop us from voting. Fuck him, motherfuckers.
Let's go ahead and go with the next question. Asked by Joe Lawn.
Joe Lawn.
Who is your favorite member and worst member of the Heenan family?
Well, what do you want to go with first? The best or the worst first?
Let's go ahead and go with the best.
All right. The best for me, Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Yep.
Kurt Hennig.
That's right.
Why?
Because he was Intercontinental Champion. He was a good fucking talent.
Yeah.
And he brought title. Henning family didn't really get a lot of titles.
Actually, I mean, they did get quite a few.
Yeah, but they only got...
most of them were the mid-card
tag
titles.
team titles or the fucking Intercontinental. That was it. They never got the world title.
No. Okay, Pops, who is your favorite member of the Heenan family?
I guess I'll have to go with the Kurt Hennig because he was the one that really stood out more than the rest of them did.
Mine's a toss up between Kurt Hennig and Rick Rude.
That would have been my second choice.
Yeah, Rick Rude also Intercontinental Champion during that reign. Unfortunately, had to endure the Warrior.
Yeah. Did the best he could with what he had. Hey, Mr. Perfect had to endure him too.
Yeah, and
you're never going to have a good match out of Hellwig.
And of course,
the one that had.
And Tommy knows this too. The great feud with him and Piper.
Oh yeah, that was a great fucking feud.
I love that primetime wrestling.
Oh yeah, I love that feud.
Don't you leave, Piper.
I love that.
I'll be right over there. Don't you leave, Piper.
I love that.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, type in Rick Rude, Roddy Piper,
Primetime
Wrestling on YouTube. You'll laugh your ass off the entire time. It's fucking great. Okay, worst.
You know, fucking my favorite part is when fucking Rick Rude goes, Hey, Piper. You know, if you keep running your mouth, I'll come to your house and bust your Doberman in the mouth and plop down on your kitchen table and have your old lady cook me a T-bone medium rare. And guess what, Piper? There's nothing you can do about it. Then my favorite, Piper said, won't you come and knock it? Hey, Rick Rude, baby, I will.
Maybe I will.
I don't think his wife could cook.
Bobby, I don't think his wife could cook. Fantastic.
But, yeah, fucking awesome.
But if you're talking about the brains behind all the outfit, it had to be Bobby Heenan.
Bobby Heenan, no doubt. Who was the worst member of the Heenan family?
The worst member of the Heenan family?
Yes.
The Red Rooster.
The Red Rooster.
We're going to do pick me.
The Red Rooster.
Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster. I don't even know why he was part of the fucking group. I really don't.
The Red Rooster.
Pops.
You know, if you take Terry Taylor back a few years before that, he was a decent wrestler.
Mid-South, he was UWF.
Yeah, he was a man. I mean, he held so many titles back then. Mm-hmm. Now, then in his later years, I see him come out as a poking around like a rooster, and I go, them. I don't want them chicken legs.
You don't want them chicken legs?
Yeah, like that.
So who are you going as the worst?
Worst member of the
Red Rooster.
Red Rooster.
Has to be.
Toss up between
Clucked himself on out.
Toss up between Red Rooster and possibly Brooklyn Brawler.
You know why I'm giving the Brooklyn Brawler a pass?
Why?
Because he's one of the best jobbers of all time.
Steve Lombardi.
I love Steve Lombardi. I love the Brooklyn Brawler. He gets a pass.
He does.
He warms my heart every time I see him. I love the Brooklyn Brawler.
The Brooklyn Brawler.
I'm sorry. He may have been good, but Barry Horowitz is mine. Because he went in there and he did a job. And that's who they called on the biggest part of the time.
Well, they called on Brooklyn Brawler a lot, too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and go with the next question.
They made their mark, no matter if everybody believes it or not.
Asked by Jason.
Do
you think Ken Shamrock could have been WWE champion? Now we should preface this that we're talking about him and his WWE run.
Yeah.
We're not going to be talking about his TNA run here.
Well, his TNA run, you know, he was NWA World Heavyweight Champion in his fucking 4-leaf clover tights.
Yeah.
But in WWF, he could have been World Champion.
Could have been. He was one King of the Ring.
Yeah, he won. That's another thing. He won King of the Ring and didn't get shit out of it.
Nobody does.
You know, well, sometimes you do. You know, fucking Mabel got a fucking title shot. Why couldn't Kid Shamrock get a title shot?
Well,
hell, Billy Gunn didn't even get a title shot.
Look,
he won in '99.
The only thing he got was The Rock coming out
No,
and
he
saying,
got
bitch cakes.
all he got in fucking when he won the King of the Ring was fucking get beat by The Rock and kissing some fat chick's ass.
It's like this right here. It's like this right here.
That's the way to get the
wrestling.
ass
The
man
wrestling business to me is like any other kind of business. It ain't who you know, it's who you blow. That's my opinion about it.
But yeah, Ken Shamrock, you know, he could have been the top guy. He had a world title shot against Michaels in '97. You know, in that fucking abysmal DX show.
Oh God.
That people want us to review eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah. I don't think I can do anything with DX on it.
Well, see, and currently we don't have the cock either. So
Yeah. How's that cock doing? Because I've seen a lot of people pissed off they couldn't watch Mr. Money in the Bank. I bet you, Shorty, you didn't drink that, did you?
Shorty, did you drink? Pops Ken Shamrock as WWE
But yeah,
champion.
he could have been world champion in my eyes.
Do you think he could have been WWE champion?
I think so, but you know, it's like everything else. So you know, WWE it will you know dangle that little gold in front of your eyes, you know, and then about the time you think you're gonna grab that motherfucker, Vince McMahon takes it, throws it up the fucking ceiling where you can't
But
get it.
there's one thing I could say about Ken Shamrock. He can't cut a promo.
Yeah. Get out of my way!
That's the only problem Ken Shamrock has.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this. If he just stuck with some of the, like, his yelling stuff,
Yeah.
that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But, like, some of the ones where they would actually stick a microphone in front of his face and want him to, like, talk, nah, I'll pass.
And to be
I'd rather you
honest,
say, I'm going into the danger zone.
yeah.
Get out of my way. You know,
but
his goddamn self.
But the thing of it is too, how the mighty have fallen now.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But Ken Shamrock as WWE champion could have been, but I don't think he would have been a long-term champion either. I think it would have been very, very short.
Yeah.
If it would have happened. But you also got to realize this too. During his run, you know, there's Bret Hart.
There's Shawn Michaels.
You know, and let's just be honest here. I know Bret, fantastic wrestler, but he's a bitch too.
Yeah.
A crybaby bitch.
Hey,
But
I agree. Here's the thing. I feel the same way about Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Great performers in the ring. None better. None better.
But both of them were crybaby bitches.
Both of them were little crybaby bitches.
Yes.
We'll go cry to daddy, which is Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then of course you had the rise of Austin.
Yeah.
Who had the fucking, you know, the rocket strapped to the back.
Yeah. Then you had The Rock.
And then you had The Rock. And then by that time happened.
Then you had Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Mick Foley, somewhat of Triple H as well. But by the time that happened, Ken Shamrock was out.
Yeah.
But
I don't think he would have fit in there as a WWE champion.
I don't
during
think he would have fit either. But he could have been world champion. But I would have, if I had to choose the year, it would have been '97.
Yeah.
When he started debuting.
Do you still have do you guys still have respect for Ken Shamrock?
No.
No, not at all.
Not at all anymore.
Why is that?
Well, because he took dick boys.
Oh, an Impact.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck, I lost respect for Ken Shamrock after this. Is a guy that's a UFC legend, a fucking mixed martial artist, a fucking badass, and he's taking the fucking dick flip in his fucking shorts.
From Dick Boy.
From fucking Dick Boy. Mr. Christian, Mr. Hairy Chest, Mr. fucking Jock Sniffer, Mr. fucking Flower Tights. I'm glad everything that's happened to you, Joey Ryan, I love it. Because you don't deserve to be in the business. You don't deserve to be in... Actually, you should be fucking blackballed.
And once again,
you're probably the worst fucking one I've ever seen in my fucking life.
And imagine this. Once this Me Too movement comes to Joey Ryan, he found God.
Oh, yeah.
And God has saved him.
Once everyone fucking found out what he done, you know, now he goes to the Holy Bible that you find in every hotel room. Well, I'm being fucking honest. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the fucking truth. Anytime someone does bad, they go to the Holy Grail.
Joey Ryan, to me, is a poor-dressed porn star.
Poor dressed. Way poor dressed.
Hell, he's not even a porn star. He's fucking amateur.
If you want Kim Shamrock, tough motherfucker. I didn't have anything against him, but he did drop, in my opinion. Had the mighty had fallen, like I said before. Mm-hmm. There wouldn't be no way. If I'd been Kim Shamrock, there ain't no way I'd done that motherfucker. Me, if I was a wrestler, there would be no way I'd do a dick spot for any motherfucker. I'd say yeah, but I'd sign it down the line and say, but pay me first. Then I'd go out there and put his nuts in his mouth.
Last question is asked by Jason as well as TNQ Power. The king of deals. The deal maker himself. Guys, go check out TNQ Power's channel. The link for his channel will be in the description box below. Hit that link, goes directly to his channel. If you guys want to learn how to save money and coupon, he's the guy for you.
That's right. TNQ Power's the guy.
Both of them asked the same question now. Of course, we should mention that this did happen a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. But, of course, we haven't had time to film and things of that nature. Been kind of really busy with other things. But we did hear about Dale Wilkes, the Patriot, passing away. And this question is thoughts on Dale Wilkes, the Patriot, as well as your favorite match and memory of Dale Wilkes.
Well, the Patriot, you know, he was a big star in Japan.
Big star. All Japan.
And he wrestled in that Global Wrestling Federation.
Yes.
Yeah, Global Wrestling Federation. Was a big star there too.
Big star there too. You got to realize around this time, you know, Hogan was kind of passé at this point when he was, going to these places because, well, I wouldn't say passé. I guess Hogan was on the downturn, but like 91, 92, and that's when he was in Global.
Yeah.
You kind of want to see a new American come in there and do things. And not only that, but I mean, and then we should mention that, even in 94, he comes to WCW.
He comes to WCW with Stars and Stripes, teaming with Marcus Bagwell, who had 50 million fucking partners.
Yes, he had 50 million fucking partners.
And the Patriot had to fucking carry the load for fucking Gigolo. I'm sorry, I don't like you, Buff. Everything that's going wrong with you, you deserve it, pal.
See, Buff had Lex, Buff had Too Cold, Buff had
the Patriot.
You
had Scotty Riggs. You had Scott Norton.
Yes. Everybody seemed to come through WCW was fighting goddamn...
paired with Buff.
Paired with Buff.
Paired with Marcus.
But they actually do win the WCW Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, they beat Paul Orndorff and Paul Roma.
Pretty wonderful.
Pretty wonderful. Which was also a pretty good team.
Pretty good team. But of course, short-lived. They only held the championship for a couple months. But nonetheless, that's something that you can't take away from somebody.
It's in the books.
It's in the books.
And then he left the WCW.
Mm-hmm. And also went back to Japan, did a few things, and
then he shows up in the WWF in 1997.
Shows up in
he shows up, new star here.
New star.
New star, the Patriot. Here he comes.
And I will say that at this point, Patriot at this point, Dale Wilkes was in the best condition in his life.
Yeah, he was, and
fucking ripped abs, had the muscles,
had the mask. His shit looked colorful. He come out to the fucking Kurt Angle music.
Yes, he did.
Which was his music.
Yes.
Sorry, Kurt.
Yeah.
And fucking, he's got the American flag. Crowd's cheering and everything, and then he got a fucking title shot against Bret Hart.
Was it in
At
your
Ground
house?
Zero.
Ground Zero, yes.
Ground Zero, he had a WWF title shot.
Wasn't that in Louisville?
Yes, it
I
was.
believe it was in Louisville, Kentucky.
You know,
yes.
he had a WWF title shot against Bret Hart.
Of course, he lost.
Of course, he lost, but you know, maybe he could have got another one down the line.
Yeah.
Which he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
You know, see, that's the thing. Like, they needed some more stars. Yeah, Austin was on his way, but he wasn't really a big star yet.
Mm-hmm.
He was on his way.
And I mean, during that time, they did have, you know, this was during the Canada-U.S. little thing that they had going on. And, like, at the time, they had the Road Warriors there.
Yeah.
That was kind of, you know, on the American team, you had Goldust.
You had Shamrock.
You had Shamrock, and then you had Austin. And it's like, you know...
Why don't you take out Goldust and put the Patriot in?
Yeah, I would have.
I'm sorry, the Patriot.
I have nothing against Dustin Rhodes.
I have nothing against Goldust, Dustin Rhodes. But I'm just saying, if you want to do star power, fucking let it be the Road Warriors. Let it be fucking Ken Shamrock. Let it be the Patriot, and let it be Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Brian Pillman, Jim Neidhart, British Bulldog, Owen Hart, and Bret Hart.
Mm-hmm.
No, it'd be a lot better. But no, they didn't put the fucking Patriot in there, which would have been way better in my opinion.
But I mean, and then, you know, this is the thing, is like, he had a very short stint in the WWF.
Yeah.
I believe by 98 he was gone.
Yeah, fucking, and then after he fucking got beat by Bret Hart in the title match, they basically fucking lowered him down the fucking card. I remember he teamed with Vader for a little bit, and then come on, he's wrestling in the mid card against fucking Flash Funk.
Yeah.
And fucking, I'm like, what the fuck? Where he
the
was
mighty have fallen.
I was like, what the fuck? Why is he down this fucking low of the fucking card?
It didn't make
He's a
any sense.
fucking good talent. He's a good fucking worker.
Because, I'm going to tell you what, because like I said before, it was a politics kind of a thing. They didn't like him. So,
I will say, nobody really wanted him there.
Nobody wanted him there.
Probably because of jealousy.
Because you know, it's like anything else. You know, you come from somewhere else. WWE wrestlers do not like you.
Well, see, not only that, but I mean, a lot of people were paranoid about their spots.
Oh yeah. Like,
Well, come on. Well, come on. Look at the fucking Patriot. You know, he could have been a top fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
And they needed more stars.
Yeah. But here's the problem is, like Joey said, the thing about it is, the other wrestlers were scared about their spots. So what they did was, I know what they did. They went to Vince McMahon, cried like a little baby bitch, like a lot of them do, and then, well, we'll just figure something else for him. Yeah, you figured a way to get rid of him, Vince, because your little crybaby suck dicks weren't and gone.
There's not a lot of great, like matches that you could see out there of the Patriot. Unless it's like
great memories is few with Bret Hart.
Yeah, I mean,
especially the promos.
Well,
I remember the goddamn promos. Well,
I'm
fucking
talking
it's
about
USA versus Canada.
Yeah.
He's against fucking Bret Hart going for the WWF title. He says, "I'm gonna win this for my country," and all this. He's fucking cutting the patriotic promo, and the crowd's cheering. Fucking here in the United States, they're all wanting the Patriot. And fucking, they're cheering, and fucking, he got over when he was fucking facing Bret Hart.
Mm-hmm.
But you go on YouTube.
Well, got over in America.
Yeah, in America. In
Canada, he got booed.
You go on YouTube though, and type in the Patriots. You can see some of his little things that he did in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
and he was great in Japan. I watched him in Japan.
To me, the Patriot is underrated.
Big time.
Yep.
And of course, we'd like to send our condolences to the Wilkes family at this time. But definitely, and that's the thing about match and memories. As far as big stages are concerned, tag team champion in WCW.
Yeah, and his feud with Bret Hart.
There's nothing really else there to like.
Besides his great work in Japan.
Yeah, like there's nothing else that you could really point to. Pops, is there anything else about that?
He come in here and then I'm just going to say that the Hart Foundation shit all over him. They shit all over him, and he never got a rebuttal, never got this, he never got that, because Vince McMahon wanted to suck his little boy's cocks. And that's the name of that motherfucking tune.
Name of that motherfucking tune. But, well, the name of our tune is, we hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage 2. You can add me, Tommy, and Pops on Facebook. We're on Facebook. As well as you can follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram.
That's right.
Anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
Okay. And guys, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we're that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.